Hi lovelies, welcome on back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome on in. I am Simeralla, and today it's a mod review. We're going to just jump right in. The very first mod that I want to share with you guys is called The One Where They Are Friends by Katie Mods. Now, I have been talking about this mod for a very long time during my live streams. Yes, catch me live right here on YouTube. And this mod comes with so many interactions. It's 47 new interactions where you could talk with your sim friends, emotional support, venting, I mean, everything. It has everything. And it's so nice. And they also get little moodlets as well. Feeling good from being complimented. I just love this mod. And then some sadness, shared burden. You feel your friend's pain as if it were your own. And it's breaking your heart to see them suffer. Hopefully they will feel better soon. And now I'm going to use my sim self and her new little boyfriend, and we can see how these interactions are. It's a brand new menu that comes with this mod. It's called Mega Interactions. And then you have friendly. Then it opens up to chat, compliments, remember the good old days, and vent. So if I go into chat, I have more options. I can say, how have you been? So now she's going to ask him, how have you been? And it comes up, how have you been? And then they actually answer, I've been doing great. Thanks for asking. Life is great. Mega interactions. Once again, I'm going to chat, and I'm just going to say something funny like, how would you survive a zombie apocalypse? So let's see what he says. If a zombie apocalypse happens right now, what would you do to survive? And then he says, I'll set up a zombie spa to keep them relaxed and happy. A relaxed zombie is a less dangerous zombie. I'm going to go into the compliments section. And you know what? I'm going to compliment his helpfulness. And then I'm going to compliment his beautiful hair. Compliment hair. So let's see what happens. So it says, you are always so eager to help, and it makes such a difference. You are amazing, and thank you. It's always nice to know that my efforts are appreciated. And then she goes, your hair is so beautiful and shiny. It's stunning. And then he goes, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Guys, once again, we got a good one here. The One Where They Are Friends by Katie Mods. I advise you all to go out and get it. I love it. More interaction, more fun with your Sims. On to the next mod. Alright guys, so the next mod that I am going to show you guys is called FLICBUSTER. It reminds you of Blockbuster. I mean, if you grew up in the 90s, the early 2000s, you know what's up. And this is by Lot 51. There is the machine. I mean, if you have a red box, in your neighborhood, in front of that 7-Eleven, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So I think this brings a little bit of fun to your game, more fun. So when you click this box, you have three options. You have purchased a FLICBUSTER membership card, you have browsed a vending machine, or if you probably already have the FLICBUSTER membership card, then it gives you the rent the movie option. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my sim self purchase the membership card. You can always do this at home as well. But I just wanted to have the machine. I just wanted to have the machine, and I just wanted to show you guys. This machine is in front of the gym over here in Del Sol Valley. And I like to have the machines out in front of the community lots. More realism. Okay, so my sim self is going to purchase. I'm going to purchase one membership for me, myself. Okay, and it gives you like a little welcome. Welcome to FLICBUSTER Club. A membership card has been placed in your inventory. You can now rent movies from FLICBUSTER using your phone or computer. Don't forget to purchase a DVD player. We have a DVD player at home, and I will show you guys when we get there. Okay, and now we're going to rent. Okay, and it gives us different options. You know, we can rent Diamonds or for Sims, The Adventures of Spaceship Simulation, College Cram, all those movies that are basically on your TV. But let's just say you didn't have those movies available. Okay, and you couldn't afford it. Like if you have the mod Simerallist, Simerallist Bills, it gives you an option really to set your home services, whether you have internet or phone or cable. That really works with this mod. Okay, so let's go into it. So we're going to click a scary movie, Sims of the Dead. And we're going to click that. And look, she has her little CD thing, little disc thing. And then we're going to go home. Now my Sim self is back home. We have our little DVD player right there. We already have a movie. So we're going to go right into our inventory. And here is our rental. We're going to click on that. Drag a DVD into the DVD player. So what we did was we dragged the DVD, the little CD disc, and we just dragged it. We kind of just like hit the DVD player. Now it's going to say play current DVD. So we're going to come over here and we're going to play the current DVD. I think it's just a cute little add-on that brings, of course, more realism to your game. And especially, let's say, if you are doing like the Decade Challenge, or if you're doing a Let's Play that is set in the 80s, the 90s, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna come in handy. She's playing the DVD player, and now she has her movie there. And she's watching her movie. And it's that simple, guys. So go ahead and get this mod by Lot 51. It's called the FLICBUSTER. Now the next mod we are all very familiar with. It is the Realistic Pregnancy Overhaul mod by Panda Sama. But the reason why I'm bringing it to you now is because it was just recently updated to the public. It was updated a while ago, but it was just released, I believe, on the 26th or 28th of June to everyone, not only on her Patreon. So, you know, guys, I'm not going to show you any mods that everybody can't get now, okay? So I'm going to make my Sim self pregnant. Yes, going to make my Sim self pregnant. And we're going to dig in at the new update of the Panda Sama Realistic Pregnancy Overhaul mod. Yes! So the first thing that I am going to have my Sim self do is check her baby bump. Yes, check baby bump in the mirror. I think this is so adorable. The animations are like beautiful. My Sim self is in the first trimester, and her belly's a little bit small, and that's because I am currently using Little Sam's Pregnancy Overhaul, where the belly size is a little bit smaller and more realistic, just in case you guys wanted to know. But I love this update, Panda Sama. I love looking at the belly in the mirror. So let's move on to the next part of the update. In the build by option, there are headphones that your Sims can use to play music for their baby. Oh, it's just so cute. It's such a beautiful animation. You see the musical notes leaving the headphones. Your Sim is looking blissful and happy, and yeah, I just love this animation. It's so realistic with the headphones. The headphones comes in two colors, but there is a color swatch out there in the world. I know it is, of these headphones. I know there's a recoloring. I haven't found it yet, but I will, guys. All right, next up is called the belly hug. Okay, this interaction can be found under romance, and then physical intimacy. You have to have a 30 plus. Romance is required, but I'm hoping that if your Sims have woohooed, they have a 30 plus already. Both Sims will receive a moodlet as long as they don't hate children or have an unwanted pregnancy, with using the realistic pregnancy mod. But look at this, guys. This is so freaking adorable. I just think about storytelling, and I just think about more gameplay and just the way that they are with each other. The animation, the movements. Oh, look at her face. The satisfaction in the face. I absolutely love it. Yes. Hold tight, guys. There is more to this update. Panda Sama really outdid herself, I have to say. Okay, so next up is read to the baby. The interaction can be found when you click on the bed. You have to click on the bed, not the Sims, just the bed. You have to have 30 plus romance, just like hug the belly. Both Sims will receive a moodlet as long as they don't hate children or have unwanted pregnancy. And look at this, guys. They're just cuddling up with each other, and they are reading to the unborn baby. How sweet can this be? I just love this, and it's so realistic. It's just beautiful. Don't pay attention to the upside down book. That's just the way it is. All right, moving on. Okay, so next up is the say hi to the baby interaction. It's almost just like if you want to feel the baby, that interaction that we already have in the game. But it's a little bit more detailed. As you can see, he's on bended knee. He's kissing the belly. I mean, he's listening to the baby. He goes in. Listen. Did I say I love this mod? I love this mod. I sped up my Sim's pregnancy. She is now in her 3rd trimester because I wanted her to rub on the belly and sit and rock and hold the baby. Watch, guys, look. She's rubbing the belly. I think that's so cute. They have a 20% chance of getting one of the baby kick mootlets after they enter the 2nd trimester. So the moodlet would say baby kick from baby movement. Whoever's hand, my Sim self, hand brushed against her baby bump when suddenly her baby delivered a swift kick that left her feeling like she had a wiggly alien inside her. It was an indescribable sensation that left my Sim self feeling both amazed and slightly weirded out all at once. And that is the moodlet that she would get if the baby kicked. But because there's a 20% chance, you might not get it at all. You might not get it at all. But I do hope everyone gets the opportunity to have their baby kick. And one last thing to the update is in the settings. With this update, you can now choose the level of milk supply in childbirth settings. This option will only show up if your Sim is lactating. And because their levels of milk supply gets re-rolled every time your Sim gives birth, you might need to repeat this setting each time they start lactating. So you will go into childbirth settings, click milk supply, and then you will click high milk supply or whatever you need to do. All right, so that is pretty much the Panda Sama new update. I advise everyone to go and get it and download it. Moving on to the next mod. All right, guys, another mod I want to share with you is the mod by Kara Sims for mods. It's the pregnancy books mod. I just think that, I don't know. It's like when you're pregnant for the first time, in real life. You want to get books, or you want to go online and you want to you soak up all the knowledge. So I just picture my sim self being pregnant and buying books, purchasing books. Pregnancy Volume 1 for the first trimester. So it's a book for each trimester. And I think it's just so freaking adorable to have it in your Sims library. So when they're pregnant, they can gain, they're gonna get like a little moodlet. So I'm gonna have my Sim self, she's in her first trimester, and I'm gonna have her read the first trimester book. And there's my sim self, and she's gonna read her first trimester pregnancy book. She's learning about all the morning sickness. This is what I imagine, guys, okay? So there you go. And she reached a parenting level before the baby is even born. Okay, so she also gained another moodlet, and it's called a confident moodlet +2 first trimester. Reading a book about what to expect in my first trimester was great. Now I know what to expect and not to expect. So basically, these pregnancy books are just like the books from back in the day. I don't even know if they still have them anymore. They probably do. What to expect when you're not expecting. So yeah, and I think it's really, really a nice little touch added on to your Sims pregnancies. The next mod I am going to show you guys is the Waffle Maker mod. It's more of a functional object really than a mod. My sim is hungry. It's midnight. He's got the munchies, so we're gonna have him fix some waffles. You can use fresh ingredients, but I'm not gonna use fresh ingredients because I don't have the ingredients. So we're gonna do a bacon waffle with poached egg. Oh yes. So we're gonna have my, there he goes. Let's watch. You just close up the lid, and it takes a little bit of time, not much, and bing! Gosh, you don't even let me show the folks the food. But there it is. There's the bacon waffles with poached eggs. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do some raspberry and white chocolate waffles. What? And you can get this mod on CurseVerge. It's by a creator. I do not know how to pronounce their name, but they're fabulous, and they made this waffle maker. But I will, as always, have the link in the description below. Okay, come on, show us the raspberry and white chocolate waffle. Okay. Yes. Look at that. Ooh, let's do a pumpkin waffle. I've never had a pumpkin waffle.
Oh, Nalabit? Lesame.
Here is the pumpkin one. This is the pumpkin waffles. Ooh, look at that. It looks so freaking good. All right, guys, go ahead and get your waffle makers. Okay, guys, this is the next mod, and this mod is called the Divergent Sims mod by A Deep Indigo, and this was recommended to me by my good friend, your girl Plays. Yes, thank you so much, Charlie. Check out your girl Plays on YouTube and on Twitch. Okay, so Divergent Sims is basically a mod that has a lot of mental health conditions. It has detailed variety of 25 different things, from anxiety to developmental to a learning mood to neurological, personality, body, eating, and mental health conditions affecting from infants all the way to elders. So if you are a little bit triggered by all of this, and you don't want this mod in your game, then I will advise you to skip this section and move on to the next mod. But I absolutely love this mod. It brings realism to my game. It creates different types of storylines for my gameplay, and yeah, and it's very detailed. I mean, very detailed mod by Deep Indigo, and they absolutely explain everything to you. So before you download the mod, you have a lot of reading to do. Okay, so we're going to start just a little bit of the gameplay just to give you an idea of what the mod entails. So basically, you click on your sim and you go into mental health services, and there are two options. And be aware that it is, you can't select these things unless it's like between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. In your Sims game. You either have an option to go to a therapist consultation, which will cost your sim $300, or you will have an option to go straight to the psychiatric evaluation, which is $500. We're going to do both. I'm going to have my sim self go to the therapist consultation, and then I'm going to have her boyfriend. Hold on, we're going to click on a little boyfriend for the moment. And he's going to go full head for a psychiatric evaluation. And I'm going to forewarn you, it is a rabbit hole, so you don't go with your Sims. And he's going to eat first before he does that. Oh no, he's actually just going to straight up and go. So they're going to go. And it's going to fast forward. So I can't wait to see the results. Okay. So my sim is back, and it just basically says, does Simeralla wish to continue with therapy? If so, she will become a patient of their therapist and can continue to book individual and group therapy sessions. They will continue for as long as my sim is eligible. Okay, so the psychiatric diagnosis and treatment options are now available, and it took a little bit longer than the therapy one. So it says, upon evaluation, Ben has been diagnosed with a mental health disorder, schizophrenia disorder. The psychiatrist presented the option of medication. Is that something he is interested in? So it gives you options. It gives you 4 options. It says no treatments right now. Yes, just medication. Or yes, just therapy treatment. Or yes to therapy and medication. So we're going to go full ahead, and we're going to do both therapy and medication. Click on our sim or my sim, and the way to get the medication is you go back into your mental health services, and then you go to online pharmacy, and then here is your medication, and you're just going to buy one. We're just going to buy 2. It's $50, so we're going to buy 2, $100 just in case. Okay. So now he has medication. He's been diagnosed. My sim is going to therapy. All right. So my sim self does have a moodlet. A moodlet popped up. It says a quiet place. From bad day with neurodiverse conditions, Simeralla feels so stressed and overloaded by emotions and stimuli. She just needs a few moments of peace and quiet. So she's overwhelmed. Okay, so now that it is 4 p.m., you can only go to support groups between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., I believe. So being that her boyfriend, my sim self boyfriend, has more of an disorder that needs to be helped with, I'm going to pick him, and we're going to go into mental health services. He's going to go to talk therapy, which was recommended by the psychiatrist, but it costs money. It costs $125. So for right now, we're going to do the support group, and we're going to go with my sim self. So let's just see how that interaction goes on. So I'm going to go with him to his mental health support group. You have different types of support groups, I guess, depending on your diagnosis. Okay, so yeah, it comes back with a moodlet supportive group. From support group, being around others who support Simeralla is an invaluable emotional lift. It should have been more of his, but he also has the same. So they both have the same because they both went together. Okay, so Mice himself came back with their psychiatric diagnosis and treatment options. Upon evaluation, Simeralla has been diagnosed with a mood disorder, seasonal affective disorder. Sims with this disorder experience episodes of depression during seasonal changes. She can alleviate these feelings by calling the sadness hotline or through medication or exercise. So right away, a moodlet popped up when I did that. It says it's an insecure moodlet, +2, full feels. And this is from the seasonal affective disorder. Everything's dying, the leaves, the warm weather, the happiness in Simeralla's heart. Everything seems like a chore right now. Honey, I can relate. As you guys can see, this mod is very thorough. Your Sims can come up with different types of disorders depending on the Sim. So I advise you guys to go ahead and get this mod and enjoy the gameplay. Okay guys, so this next mod I'm about to show you, it is called the Home and Land Company, and this is by Simeralla. There are two things that I actually love about this mod. That brings a little bit more realism to your gameplay. And this is the ironing board, and my Sim's gonna iron her clothes. Yeah, it's part of the laundry. You're going to need the Sims 4 laundry day pack. But look at this, guys. She's ironing the clothes that she obviously had on. Then another thing that comes along with the Home and Land Company by Simeralla is the lawn mowing. Yeah, you can have overgrown grass and your Sims will start to mow. It's just mowing. He's mowing the lawn. He's mowing the lawn. Look at my Sim go. It's just so cool. So go ahead, guys, and get this mod by Simeralla. Alright guys, we are about to talk about another mod, and this mod, once again, is by Katie Mods. Now I had the first one, which is called the one where they are friends, and this one is called the one with all the romance. About 2 months ago, I had put out a tweet on Twitter, and I had asked, does anyone know about any mods that has like a lot of options about breaking up and arguing? I got a couple, responses, but I still had to dig a little deep and research, and that is when I found Katie Mods. She saved me. She saved my storytelling. I was working on the Vitor Legacy, and I wanted to figure out a way for Blue Vitor to break up with his current girlfriend. And I just needed more options, more interaction, more emotions. And I hit the jackpot, guys. Okay, this is 75 new romance interactions, 15 argument interactions, and 15 breakup options. Now this mod doesn't mess up your game per se, but the known issues, and Katie Mods does explain everything to you in her Patreon, okay? She says it's incompatible with the Better Pie menu mod and some of Lumpio's romance mods. And here are the various different things you can do. You can argue, you can break up, you can compliment, discuss relationship, get to know, pickup lines, relationship milestones, and your regular romantic options. Right now, I'm going to just say get to know, and I'm going to ask him, do you want to have kids one day? So let's see what that interaction is all about. He's like, ooh, babe, do you want to have kids one day? Okay, so let's see what he says. So he says, I would love to have kids one day. He actually responds right back, and I love that. Mega interactions. Let's go to romance. How about we do a pickup line? And they also gain the sentiment, I see. It just brings them so much closer, okay? So you got these pickup lines. Are you Wi-Fi? She's gonna say, are you Wi-Fi? She goes, are you Wi-Fi? Because I'm totally feeling a connection. Oh my God. And then he goes, the signal is pretty strong. So they're basically flirting with each other, and it's just it's so unique. It's so unique. Let's try break up for someone else. Okay, we're gonna break up. I'm gonna tell him it's not me. Look, it's not me. It's not you, it's me. Oh, he's crying. There's someone else. It's over. I'm sorry. They basically broke up with each other. That's what it says. It says he broke up with her. Simeralla broke up with him. But we know who broke up with who. So now that we broke up, it says friends to lovers. And I'm going to say, what if we were to get... What if we were together? He says that would be quite sudden, wouldn't it? So he responded. And yeah, so that is the one with all the romance mod. I absolutely love this mod. It brings so much interactions between my Sims, and it just makes my storytelling just a little bit better. So yeah, go and get that mod. Thank you, Katie Mods, for creating this fantastic mod. The last mod for today I'm going to show you guys is called the Realistic Zodiac Sign mod by Wicked Pixel. Yes. Basically how this mod works, it's in Cast Your Sims Zodiac Sign trait. These traits are located in the lifestyle category. Personality gameplay, small boost in gaining charisma skill, energy need will decay slower, they'll make friends faster, small boost, they'll gain more romance faster, small boost. So it depends on your zodiac sign. And I am going to give this Sim, he's going to be a Cancer because, you know, I just love Cancers. And my Sim self, my Sim self, we're going to take off the loner trait, okay? And I am going to make my Sim self Taurus. Alright, shout out to all the Tauruses out there. It just says the Sims are stubborn, logical, and grounded. Yeah, we are. And then for Cancer, it says these Sims are loyal, have strong intuition, and prefer to stay home. So let's learn a little bit about my Sim self sign with the Realistic Zodiac Sign mod by Wicked Pixel. For Taurus, it basically says my personality gameplay, I will get a small boost in gaining logic skills. So every time I play chess, I'll gain a extra little boost. Hygiene need will decay slower, and I will gain friends faster. My random emotion that will probably pop up will be feeling grounded, and that will be a happy emotion. My incompatible sign is a Virgo. And then social interactions offer grounded advice, confess to being very stubborn. Okay, so so what you do is you click on the Sim and then you go to your zodiac sign, mine is Taurus. I'm going to click on that and then I'm going to offer grounded advice.
Pinkubu Koiba? Yes.
So you do get a movement. You get confident as you are talking to them about those things. Alright guys, so that is the end of our mod review video. Thanks so much for joining me today, and if you're new, I hope you stick around. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the bell. It will let you know whenever I upload any new content. So I am Simeralla. You guys have a wonderful, beautiful day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.